Today we are gonna learn how to remove extreme blemishes and doing skin retouching in Photoshop. First we need to remove these blemishes. Create a new layer by clicking here. In this particular case, I will use Spot Healing Brush tool for small spots and the Patch tool for bigger ones. If you're using Spot Healing Brush tool, simply tap on the blemishes like this. I'll speed up the process so you don't get bored watching this. Now I'm switching to the Patch tool to fix larger areas. Simply form a selection around the blemish by holding the left mouse button, then drag and drop where the area is clean, like this. You can also select multiple blemishes by holding Shift key and making selections like this to save time. After making multiple selection, drag like this. I will speed up the process now. We have removed blemishes. Here is the before and after. There are still some red marks left. To fix this, create a new selective color adjustment layer. Make sure reds are selected. Reduce the black value. The value depends on how much redness we want to decrease. In my situation, I will go with -30. Now select the mask and press Ctrl I to invert it. Now select brush, make sure its mode is normal, opacity 100, flow 100, and foreground color white. Do make sure the layer mask is selected, then paint on the face like this. You can increase and decrease the brush size by pressing square bracket keys on your keyboard, or by holding the Alt key and hitting the right mouse button, then drag left to decrease or right to increase. We removed redness. Here is the before and after. First we removed blemishes, then we removed redness from the face. Now create a merged layer by pressing Ctrl Alt Shift E together. Create another duplicate layer by pressing Ctrl J. Change the blending mode of the duplicate layer to vivid light. Then press Ctrl I. Go to Filter, Other, High Pass. Adjust the value at which everything blends. I am going for 23.5. Now go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Adjust its value to where you start seeing texture on the face. 15.3 seems good to me. Now create a negative mask by holding Alt key. Now select brush, make sure foreground color is white, opacity 100, flow 100, and brush is soft. Start painting on the face like this. Here is the before and after. Now we will do skin retouching using frequency separation technique. Now create a merged layer by pressing Ctrl Alt Shift E together. Create another duplicate layer by pressing Ctrl J. I am naming the below layer low and upper layer high. You can do the same. Select both layers and press Ctrl G to make a group. I am naming this group frequency separation. Now select layer low and turn of the layer high. Go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Adjust the value where everything blurs out. This way you will separate the low frequency layer from the high frequency layer. 37.4 seems good to me. Now turn on and select high frequency layer. Go to Image, Apply Image. Follow my settings. Now we have separated the high frequency layer from low frequency layer as well. Select high frequency layer and change its blending mode to linear light. Now select low frequency layer and pick Mixer Brush tool. Make sure you click Clean Brush, and this box is checked. Wet between 2 to 5%. Load 75, Mix 90, Flow between 0 to 20%, and brush is soft. Start painting like this to blend colors. I will speed up the process now. Done. Here's the before and after, and you can see how we fixed uneven skin tone utilizing frequency separation method. Let's take a quick recap of the entire process. We started with removing blemishes with spot healing and patch tool, then we used a selective color adjustment layer to eliminate redness from the face, then we used the old school method to soften the skin, and finally we used the frequency method to correct uneven skin tone. Here is the overall before and after. Thank you for watching my video.